I will do myself a favor because Gaia is not very useful here. I'm going to teach bards how to flirt. Time to leave. I think it's... yeah. Also, if I get a few more levels while I'm at it, I'll have a bigger pool of HP and I can tank a few more hits. Right, actually, where did I leave the Windrake? Over there. Okay, I just need to go over there. Dancer, and Paris to become a red mage. Uh-oh. Oh no, not yet. And I forgot to turn that off. Alright, Bart's got Flirt. Three characters that can use Flirt should improve my chances by a bit. Now, if I'm doing the levels, I should just go elsewhere for that, because this is going to take forever. Oh, I forgot to wait till after my job changes. Oh, hey! How you doing? Oh no, you didn't miss anything really. Actually, you missed a few boss fights, but yeah, now I'm stuck on the boss fight. So I was like leveling some of my jobs so I could get some abilities I might need. And now I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. I don't think it will. But I might be able to grind out some XP for actual levels and HP. Yeah, it's a really tough boss fight. I have to do some math for it too, because once it reaches a certain threshold, it starts hurting a lot. I have to be ready for it. Also, it's 4 bosses, so it's a lot of HP to keep track of. I'm gonna see if one of those will do enough XP. Well, honestly, that boss is only that difficult because of my team setup. It's not usually that hard. The jobs I rolled are not the best, so it's making that fight a bit harder. Okay, that's a decent amount of XP. Not bad. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. Like, I can show you. This here is like the whole list of jobs I have, which is all the jobs in the game except one. And you can change them normally, but since I'm running the 4 Job Fiesta, I can only stick to 4 jobs. And it's 4 jobs that I roll at random. So for this one, I rolled on my first crystal I rolled Monk. It was pretty good early game, but now it's fallen off a bit. Then on the water crystal I rolled Red Mage, which is just not great. Red Mage is one of the weaker jobs. It's only really useful to master if you have other casters, because you can learn dual cast, but since I only have Red Mage, it's not very good. Then I rolled Geomancer on the Fire Crystal. That one can be good, but it's a rough job to use depending on where you are in the game. And the last one I rolled is Dancer, which is a really good job, but it's very squishy. Big damage for little defense. Alright, so maybe 2 or 3 more encounters should give me a level, and if I'm lucky, that's gonna be enough of an HP boost to not get me killed from the big moves. A back attack. And back to the end we go. Yeah, you can change each character's job, so you don't need to have like one single party of all the same jobs. And each character's progression on that job is unique to them, so for example, if Bart's has mastered like Red Mage, then everyone else that their Red Mage is not going to be mastered. You have to master that individually. Yeah, I really like the class system in this game. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking, I guess, but it's a fun class system. Oh no, they're the characters from the game. I didn't make any of those. Basically, the story is you, well, I guess the main character would be Bart's, because that's the first character you start with. But they're all main characters, but what happens at the start is Bart's meets Lena, who was getting attacked by a group of enemies in the forest, so he helps her. And then they find Galof, the old man, who was passed out by the meteor that landed near the forest. And so Bart decides to go his own way and leave the other two to go to get her to the Twin Temple. And that's what they do, but then Bart runs into them again. So they just kind of join up. And a bit later, they... well, not later, but soon after, they enter the pirate hideout. And then they get captured for being found out trying to steal Faris' ship. And Faris ends up joining them afterwards because she noticed that Lena had the same pendant that she has. And those two are sisters, and the reason they have the same pendant is because, well, yeah, you're from the same family. And after that, you go on and try to save the 4 crystals, but every time you get there, they break. But every time they break, you get new jobs, so that's not too bad. And afterwards, after you get all 4 crystals, Galof has gets his memories back because he had amnesia before that, but he returns to his own world because he's from a separate world. And now we are in his world because we followed him. He went through. He went back with his meteor, with his granddaughter, and to get there, we powered up the 4 meteors that had landed, so we can converge the energy in one point, and then create a teleporter that goes to that world. And after that, it's a lot to explain actually, but it's not that complicated. I'm just having trouble putting it into words. But yeah, after you get to that world, the main group gets captured again, and this time Galof has to go save them from the castle. And when he gets them back, the barrier of Exdeath's castle start up, and they get flown all the way to the outback. I call it, it's basically the Australia of the game. And they make it all the way to... after that, they have to make it back... oh yeah, they end up meeting some Mughals. And from there, the Mughals communicate with the other Mughals from the castle, in Galuf's castle, because he's the king in his region. And because of that, well, the Kral just shows up with the Windrake to get the team back together and all the way back to the castle. But that was technically the last flight for that Windrake, because it was dying, it was wounded, and flying like that just made it worse. So to help, we decided to go to Dragonvale, which is the where the drakes nest and everything, but there's just like one drake because they pretty much are extinct at this point except for the one. And to get through there, we need to go to get to that place. We need to go through a village of werewolves, and well, you have to prove yourself to like their leader, but it's all in the cutscene, so no fight needed. But he's friends with Galuf. He was one of the Dawn warriors that sealed Hexdeath. And after that, you get to make it to the mountains. And when you find the grass for the dragon, well, it turns out that's not actually grass. It's a plant that caused the drakes to be extinct at that point. So we kill it, we get the grass, back to the castle, kill the drake, and now we can fly again. And after that, we have to make it to a sage named Guido, who's a turtle. And if I remember, there is, after the boss I'm trying to beat, there is a TMNT reference from Exdeath, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's actually from Guido himself, he says it. Something about not spending thousands of years munching on pizza. Yeah, that's a different writer, but yeah, the Final Fantasy series is wild with its writing sometimes. But it's mostly the localization team, because I'm pretty sure that's not what it is in Japanese. Because that's an old game. Yeah, I would say it is. Okay, most of them are level 24. Thanks! Can you guess who made it? I like how it moves also when I'm talking, but I just noticed that it's moving incorrectly. It needs to move upwards when I talk, not downwards. So I'm gonna have to do some tweaking on my settings later, but it's fine for now. Not a problem. I actually don't think it's that bad, honestly, but yeah, no, it looks great, I love it. Yeah, no, it looks fine when it moves like that. It's not, I really don't mind either, so I'm just like, eh, it's not that big a deal. I don't think I need to fix anything. What matters the most is I really like my new avatar. Alright, that should be good for levels. Now I should maybe be able to take a bit more than just one hit. More importantly, I should be dealing a bit more damage. If that doesn't work, I might have to grind out 2 more levels, which I don't feel like. But if I have to, then I have to. First, re-equip Flirt on Barts. Abilities. Okay, so Dense Flirt, Red Magic Flirt, Gaia, Red Magic, Kick, and Flirt. I kind of wish we were able to switch the job commands for another job command of the same job. But that might be a bit busted. Kick is useful in groups, but not the one I'm fighting. Commands are basically just the character actions, like attack and... So if you see here, if I go to status, you see like command and abilities on the side, attack, dance, flirt, items. Those are all commands. So basically commands also have the exclamation mark next to it, but if there's nothing, it's a passive ability. So barehanded just makes it so your fists hit harder if you're not using a weapon. Do that. All right, let's go. Alright, avoided as many fights as I could. Quick save system really helps me here because I don't have to go back to the last save point. If I die, I get brought back right here. Alright, I'm going to pause real quick, open my calculators because I'm keeping track of their HP so I don't die. I'm gonna open up with 2 rods. Maybe spam some flirt a bit. Alright, flame rod. I need to take a screenshot so I can do the math right. Alright, Steam screenshot. I gotta open that up real quick. Alright, 1897, 1904, 1946. Yeah, those numbers are a bit bigger than earlier, so that's nice. Cool, those 2 are locked for now. Switch to the air knife. Take that second rod. Yeah, I have to do that because once their HP is under 3000, they will have a party-wide attack that deals a lot of damage, and I might not survive it. So I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna be needing to really focus on a lot of damage. It worked out earlier, and Then I died because I did something dumb. Breaking my second rod. Those numbers are all too quick, so I have to take a screenshot of them. Okay, the one in the back is below 4,000. Below 4,000 as well, and... Okay, so far so good. The only one that's not getting damaged is the top one, and that's because it absorbs fire. Oh, this is not an emulator. I'm using it. This is the Steam version of the Pixel Remaster. Oh yeah. Alright, so red magic. 47, 41 on top. Those I need to keep track of because I don't have any rods to break anymore, so the top one will start taking damage from counters. Okay. Fira on this one. $288. Alright, we're not ready to flirt with that one yet. $252. I think it might be time to try it. Alright, please give me a sword dance. Nope, I got the worst option. Lena will be on healing duty for now. Bard's try flirt again. It worked. And another dance. Another tango. This is not what I need. 114.47. Okay, those flirts are failing. I need to wait for 46, 47. I need to wait for Gala for Bards to be ready so I can do it because Ferris is the one with dance. Right. Let's go. Ow. At least it can't attack for one hit. Alright. 43, 41. Yeah, I know. This is the worst one because it tries to confuse it, but it's a boss, so it can't be confused. Flirt failed. Flirt worked. Come on, sword dance. Mystery waltz. Another bad one. Don't need to heal just yet. She can just be on standby. Okay, that one worked. Sword dance. 1692. Alright, if I can hit another swords dance, it's dead. Now I just need to wait for the text box. It is entranced. It worked. Dance it again. Mystery waltz. Oh, I'm gonna need a heal anyway, so let's go with that. Is entranced. Alright, let's try third again. Failed. Third again. Failed, but maybe I... Oh, no, that's the jitterbug, that's worst. 162. Uh-oh. That's bad. I don't think... Of course she gets critted right off the bat and then you get hit. Ah. Of course everything that could go wrong goes wrong. Yeah, see what I mean? Just one error, everything goes to shit. But that's only because of the party setup I have, and also I did not restock on flame rods before I left for World 2, and there are no places to buy fire rods in World 3, I don't think. I mean, World 2. Let's see. I'm gonna go look it up. Flame rod. Ricard Mage. Where are the Ricard Mages? Walls Tower, Fork Tower. Yeah, that's not possible. And there's only one reason I can only use flame rods is because those bosses are immune to ice and lightning. And holy. They're also immune. Well, one of them absorbs fire, but just one of them being immune to something is fine because that means the rest isn't. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else on me that I can use. So I might have to grind out 2 more levels just to be sure I can actually fight back and not die to that attack, because it just wiped out my party. Actually, I have an idea. I could, since Ferris is not using Flirt, I could just give her HP plus 10%. That should boost her up a little bit. So maybe I only need 1 level after all. I'm not gonna try it tonight though, because it is getting late. It's actually past the time I would usually stop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back to town, switch my character, abilities, heal up, and save. And I'll be continuing the... resuming this playthrough on Friday. If you want to know, I play on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Wednesday and Friday is after around 7, so after work. And on Saturday, it's in the afternoon. I can also write it to you on Discord, because I do have... I did make a post on Twitter, but it was last week, so it's probably gotten lost already. Oh yeah, that's true, I could do that. It never occurred to me. Yeah, I'll check that out. And that way I don't need to spam the general chat for that. I don't think it's a problem anyway, because... Yeah, exactly. It would be easier for me with that. But yeah, on that note, this is where I'm going to end the stream. And thank you for coming. I had fun progressing today and everything. Despite it being a lot of grinding. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that next stream I'll be able to get through that boss. If I have to grind out 2 more levels, that's fine. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Thanks, and see ya! Alright.